From here on out, me and Philip, we're like this. If you feel like you've seen me wear this outfit a lot lately, that is because you 100% have, but welcome to a weekend of glow up. A little bit, not a lot. This is a very exciting weekend because tomorrow I pick up Zach from the airport, so this is my last little living alone segment, thank goodness, for forever, hopefully. And this morning I have a haircut. That's kind of what I got ready for, except now I'm ready too early. Like, it's 20 minutes too early probably I'm ready to go, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with myself in the meantime. My goal is not to necessarily take off length because I like the length where it's at, but it's been since December, I believe, since I last got a haircut. So I was like, it's probably about time. And then also my goal is just like to get weight off with different layers, especially heading into the summer. I'm going to a stylist and salon that I've never been to before. I kind of burned out with my last one. Every single person that I'll go to at my last one would like stop doing hair, so then I couldn't have like a consistent person because they kept stop doing hair. So I'm trying out somewhere entirely new today, and then I'm also getting my nails done. We have engagement pictures coming up, which I'm very excited for and definitely want my nails done for. It's been a long time since I've gotten my nails done. Year and a half at least. I also have 2 dresses coming in the mail today that are potentials for the engagement pictures. I have gone through so many dresses in preparation for these pictures that it's like I'll try it on and I'll be like, okay, I don't know. And I'm like, I don't want like an I don't know kind of dress for these pictures. I feel like I don't have too many just like great pictures of me and Zach. And like the engagement pictures feel like this great thing that we can like look back on. And so I want to wear something that I like really like and really feel good in. But if these 2 dresses aren't that, then I'm gonna have to settle for one of the ones that I've tried on up until now. I'm planning on just having like a great weekend. That is my plan. Hopefully nothing comes up that ruins that plan for me. I can't imagine it would. And I'm really glad that you're gonna be here with me for it. Okay, I'm gonna show you just like my before hair so you have a, come here friends. This is what we're going in with. It has a lot of little bumps in it right now because I've been doing all kinds of things with it. Whenever I put it back in like a little blow ponytail like that, these are the bumps that come from that. And then, because I won't be back home whenever I get back from my haircut, I'll do a little overlay. How about that? Of when I get back home, how my hair looks. That's our haircut. I'm so pleased with like everything right now. Pull that up, sorry. I did feel bad for my hairstylist today because it took a very long time to dry my hair. Like her arms, I swear, must have been like shaking by the end of it. And she did a great job. Like she did a wonderful job with my little blowout. But she also was drying in like, we'll say like, I feel like it was like this size chunk of hair at a time, which takes a lot of chunks of hair to get through. And so I felt kind of bad, but it turned out really good, I feel like. As you can see, we like kept length for the most part. I can feel it be a little bit shorter, but she said the ends weren't too bad. We probably took like ½ an inch off total in length, but then she added more layers kind of throughout because I was telling her I really just want to like weight off. And then my nails. Well, okay, before I went, I had a little bit of time between hair and nails, and so I went to San Francisco Coffee Roasting Company, whatever it's called, San Fran, and got a breakfast sandwich and a coffee, and it's been so long since I've been there, so I absolutely loved that. And then I went to go get my nails done. They turned out so good, so perfect. Literally, I'm so pleased. Like this is perfect for engagement pictures, I feel like. So good. And the person I had, I'd never had before. This is the same nail place. It's the only nail place I've ever been to in Atlanta, but I never like prioritized getting the same person, so it was always kind of like, I never really knew what my nails are gonna turn out like. From here on out, me and Philip were like this. It was so good, and he was taking so much like pride in it. Like he kept checking and he kept looking, and then he only looked at my inspiration picture like one single time, and then he kept being like, look, this looks just like your picture. And yes, like what? Yes, it does look just like my picture. I picked the color, so I did that part. It's a color called Everlasting Love, which I feel like is perfect for engagement pictures. The past 2 weekend vlogs put me in a tizzy because the car stuff. You remember all of the car stuff? I was in a tizzy. And this weekend, so far, we're doing really great. I can't stop touching my hair. I can't stop looking at my nails. I've like posted on my Instagram story and my TikTok story and my TikTok my hair and my nails because I am feeling myself, and so I'm making it be everybody's business. Everybody's business. I don't even know what I'm doing for the rest of my day. I do feel like I should go work out at some point. Probably do some like arms or something. I just have all this energy bottled up inside me that I don't know what to do with, but it's good energy, which is new for us. It's new for us. Apparently this vlog is just me standing in this location at different days and times, but happy day we get Zach back. This is gonna be the end of our Living Alone series because we get Zach back today. He's in St. Louis. Yesterday he flew from Venice to Montreal to St. Louis, and then he stayed the night over there, and then is flying from St. Louis to Atlanta today, and I'll go pick him up. My plan right now, I just like cleaned the bathroom and cleaned the kitchen some. It still has some left to do, but I'm gonna go to Hell Yeah Gluten Free. I'm gonna get myself some breakfast and then also get some like donuts that I can bring Zach for whenever he lands, which I just feel like is so cute of me. And then I think Hell Yeah Gluten Free opens at 8, so I'll get there right after opening. Aldi doesn't open until 9, and I'm gonna go grocery shopping, so I may go get like coffee in between there too, because I'll have a little chance of time, bring my Kindle or something, go grocery shopping, and then when I get back from that, I'll have just like maybe like an hour or so before going to pick up Zach, where I'll try to just like continue cleaning things, make things be really great for his return is my plan. Because after being away from home for 2 weeks, it's nice to come back to just like as if no one's been living here, you know? As if I haven't just been like stewing in my little stew for the past 2 weeks.
They were in high school when they met, and things got kinda awkward. With sparks in the air, he would stare at her in class, and she would try to act cool. But it was obvious, like, ooh, they would be together, ooh. Then one day she said, write me a love song, 'cause I know you'll make it beautiful. And maybe I'll call you my sweetheart, and promise nobody can steal me away. Then I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. He looked at her and then he smiled, picked up a pen and paper, and started writing. Probably something about her eyes and how they're always shining, or something cliche like ooh. Baby, I only want you. It's true. And then he said, I wrote you a love song, and I tried to make it beautiful. It's a song about your sweet, sweetheart, and how nobody can steal me away. Yeah, I am yours, 'cause I want you, and I wanted you to know. As he sang, she started to dance, grabbed his arm and took his hand. He held her close under the moonlight as they kept on dancing. And now they're singing their love song, and they sing it kind of beautiful, calling each other sweetheart. I promise nobody can get in their way or steal the show. They're in love now, and I wanted you to know.
Ignore my mess, sorry. Also ignore the fact that I no longer look like those pictures that I would have just inserted for you to see. But I am so happy to announce that Zach is back home. We did our engagement photos with everything that I was getting ready for. And I have done a lot of manual physical labor for our save the dates, but I got them all like done and I got a majority of them sent out. So that is a huge update that we are very excited for. I don't know how to show you best, but I guess I'll kind of let you know the process. So I'd already, let me just cover up the information that you can't see. This is kind of what they turned out looking like. It's not focusing well to where you can like see that you can actually read that. Can you see that? But because of the timing of things and wanting to get the dates out, I did the custom vellum overlays. These things were custom because they took a while to come in, and I got them from minted.com because then I knew once we got our engagement photos back, which was so quick, it was like a 48-hour turnaround, which was incredible. But once we got our engagement photos back, I could do prints of those and just put the overlay over the print. And so the pictures that I chose, because I couldn't pick just one, so our save the dates are a mixture of this picture, which I love this picture, but I also, like, for some people wanted to have our faces in it too, you know, but I adore this picture, and this picture. Love all of those, could not decide between them, so did some of all of them. I spent an entire day grommeting the overlays onto the prints that I got. We went to Walmart. I just did like overnight photo printing at Walmart. Got like 100 of them, I think. It was like $100, which is kind of expensive, but that's fine. Got a little grommet kit off of Amazon. Sorry. I didn't know what a grommet was until I started doing this, and now I just like keep saying the word, but it's this little hole that's there with the little gold around it, and I just thought that that was so cute because, like, I don't know, it's two separate pieces, but like I put them together, they stick together this way. Something that would have been really cute if I thought about it before I sent them was getting like a little ribbon and tying it around, like making myself a little Christmas ornament. That could have been really cute, but I didn't do that. I put the save the dates in the mail on, like in the mailbox on Saturday, but it ended up being after the mail person had come. I really wasn't sure, but I kept checking. We have like an outgoing mail slot. I kept like doing a video and sliding my phone into it to see if the save the dates were still in there, because I mean, they're pretty easily recognizable because it's this color envelope, and then I got save the manatee stamps for all of it. The invitation itself might be more official. I might do like the USPS wedding stamp, make it be like flowers or something beautiful. But this felt great for like getting those done, getting those sent. I feel like in an upcoming weekly vlog, I'll talk more about like the other kind of like vendor movements I've been doing for the wedding planning. I do think that I'm getting like big chunk of it done, and I'm going to reach months where I'm like, okay, there's like not much to do anymore. I also could shock myself and there really just like is things to do until the wedding. But I feel like getting the vendors like secured and knowing like who's doing what, all of that is kind of the big part. And then something else I wanted to say too, I've gotten a couple comments lately. Well, okay. Just kidding. I've gotten a couple brands of different comments lately, but one is people saying that they love like work weeks, like when I do the voiceovers of what I like actually do in a day work wise. I don't know why I haven't done that recently. I think the most recent one was March maybe, and it was kind of an awful week, if you remember that one. Like it ended up being a good educational video, but it was kind of an awful week. I don't know why those are hard for me. Like it's not really that hard to produce other than just like getting enough b-roll footage in a day to then do the voiceover. So I don't know why I haven't done one recently, but I plan to do one coming up soon that can be like official week in the life of a pediatric social worker, because I know people do like those, like having them sprinkled about, and then also those are like searchable whenever people are looking. So like they're not that hard to do, people really like them, and they like perform really well on my channel, so why do I not do them more? I do not know. I'm planning on doing a little work week in my life coming up. And then I just feel like there's so like much coming up. Like we're about to have like so many different movements. I know obviously we're kind of dabbling in the wedding planning now. Zach's back, so we're done with my little living alone series, for better or for worse. But coming up, like I have an international trip that I'm going on that it's gonna be so fun. Like I'm so excited for it, to the point that I know like whenever I'm touching down, I will be crying. Like I will be in tears on the plane in the tarmac, and people will be like, is she fine? And it's gonna be up in the air if I'm fine or not. So excited for that trip that's coming up. I don't know what video number it'll be from here to you, but next week when I film, like the next week in the life that's coming up, we'll be preparing for that trip, and then I'm hoping to have like a couple videos coming out of that trip just because I'm so excited for it. But then right when I get back from that trip, we're doing like moving basically, so that'll be big. And then like after that, I have a plan for dress shopping coming up. And then, I mean, I'm sure there'll be weekends that we're chill again. I just feel like there's so many weekends that we're not gonna be chill. Zach and I have a family wedding coming up too, like in August. It's not like right away, but still coming up. I'll be able to scratch off a new state because the state we're going to, I've never been to before. I got to scratch off Ohio on my little scratch off map that's sitting above you. And there's a state that touches Ohio that I've never been to before that we'll be going to in August. And then like also coming up, eventually I'll be buying a new car. Remember that whole selling the car series and saga? I say remember as if it wasn't like a video or two ago, maybe last video. And then I have a big change happening like in my work life coming up this year. I don't know, I just feel like there's so many like big things coming that it's kind of hard for me to like keep my head on straight, but I love having so many things to be excited for. Like what a great time of life to have just like so many things to be excited for. So with all of that, sorry if you can hear Zach out there, he's gaming and he's really excited. It sounds like something great is happening. With all of that, I'm so thrilled that you're here to be along with it all. Thanks for joining on this like funky little vlog. I don't really know what this vlog's vibes are gonna be whenever it's edited, but I hope that they're good ones. I love you, I adore you. Make sure you're subscribed before you go, and I will see you next time.